Hello, my name is Chelsea Carmody, and I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce my integrated leadership model for the contemporary organizational leadership class at St. Louis University. In order to grasp the impact this class, skills, competencies, and leadership itself has on my current and future roles, I think it is important to look into my previous experiences, including where I am now. I started learning aspects of coaching at the collegiate level when I became a college player myself at the University of Iowa. Having both positive and negative leadership experience as a college athlete made a great impact on my current leadership style. After I completed my senior year, I had the opportunity to start applying some of the concepts I had learned as a volunteer coach. At this point in my career, I worked for an exceptional leader who took the time to develop my skills and allowed me to collaborate on many aspects of the program. Because of this high level of engagement, I was able to move on from this role with more experience than the average volunteer coach. After moving on from the University of Iowa, I have made my way back home to St. Louis University. As I start my 5th year as an assistant softball coach, I have many similar business roles as I did in my volunteer role, but specialize more by working most directly with outfielders and slappers. Through this role, I have more opportunity to not only develop my leadership skills, but also impact the development of athletes' leadership skills. I also have a very new role within the athletic department as a Spark Squad member, where we strive to create opportunity for unity amongst the department. Throughout this class, we have spent a good portion of the time evaluating ourselves based on the Gill Self-Assessment's 5 leadership competencies. Those 5 competencies include vision and mission, shared values, strategy, empowerment, and engagement, which are also related to Roger Gill's 6 propositions of leadership from his book, The Theory and Practice of Leadership. Gill determined that these 6 theories and practices collectively represent the commonality of the literature on effective leadership. In order to describe what these competencies mean to us, we were asked to create a model or figure to visually represent them. In my opinion, these represent how leaders build an organization. If you view the figures as an actual building, you could see that in the aerial view it appears that each competency is built upon one another. The vision and mission build the base of the leader's organization. Shared values are built after, then strategy, empowerment, and engagement. You can see in this view that each aspect is fully encased by the previous one, symbolizing the necessity of each aspect to be created out of the leader's vision and mission. If you were to look at the building from the side and cut it in half, you can see this reiterated, as each competency's core is built into the vision and mission level. This also creates a two-way street to allow aspects of shared value, strategy, empowerment, and engagement to influence mission and vision as the organization grows. Lastly, I thought it was important to show height, that the building or organization grows with each added aspect. I'd like to go into a couple key takeaways from my strengths and weaknesses in these 5 competencies. I have a strong connection to the vision and mission at SLU, and am able to describe them verbally on a regular basis as I work with our team and recruits, but the department's actual vision statement is lacking strength. While I have a great ability to live out the shared values of the department, I do feel a disconnect from a subculture of negativity that appears during times of inequality. In the future, it will be important for me to take steps to lead from the bottom up. Relying heavily on data in order to make decisions is one of my greatest strengths, but I do really struggle to effectively communicate this data to all of my staff. In order to maximize our ability to use this data, it will be important for me to find better ways to communicate during my time here. In terms of empowerment, I am able to create a lot of opportunities for the outfield and slappers to play a part in their own development. However, our program as a whole uses service leadership, which Gill notes can create a lack of empowerment opportunities by leaders solving problems for them. This is an area that bettering my communication skills can also help to voice my concerns in the future. The athletes on our team have a lot of extrinsic motivators, but my position does not play a major role in creating these. This is an area that will become very important for me as I continue my career. My 5-year vision is to become a head coach. This class has allowed me to better verbalize that finding a university that my personal values match the department's shared values, and where employers value empowering their employees with their freedom to be creative will be aspects that will aid in my overall engagement. The one-year objectives that will make an impact on moving toward my 5-year vision include applying for and obtaining a master's degree in organizational leadership and development. This will allow me to continue to work on areas like communication as I learn more about different leadership skills and styles, as well as give me an opportunity to learn more about engagement before I need to apply it. Lastly, within this year, I would like to complete a strategic outline for a softball program, which will require me to think through how I would implement those competencies into my own program. Lastly, I'd like to leave you with a final thought from Roger Gill that has especially related to me as I feel this is where I'm at in my personal leadership development. Modeling the way is in essence what we call clarifying one's own value as a leader and building and reinforcing shared values that inform and support the vision, mission, and strategies for their pursuit. Thank you for taking the time to listen.